Vlog. We're heading into the big city. I have a checkup. Nothing wrong, just a checkup. And then we're going to go have, and I quote, fun. That's what Richard said. He said, do you want to go have some fun today? So we're going to have fun.
No, yeah, just...
What are we going to do? We don't even know.
Don't even know. Just something, just...
Easy. Fun, no stress, no mess.
No fighting, no nothing.
Who's fighting?
Just saying.
Who's fighting?
That's all part of the day.
Oh, we're not fighting and we don't fight. We nitpick. We bicker. Or as my mom used to call it, and my grandma, woof goofing. And woof goofing is when you go, well, you said da-da-da, and she'd say, stop all that woof goofing. And I have to laugh. Deanne was woof goofing with Brody one time. And he was like, well, nah. And she's like, you know, back and forth. And she goes, oh, stop all that goofing. And he's like, what are you saying? She goes, that's what my mom says, and my grandma and my great grandma, goofing. And then she tells me, and I said, what did you say? And she said, goofing. I go, no. It's a woof goofing, like a dog, woof goofing. That's what we do. But we won't have any woof goofing today, will we, Richard?
No, because I will keep my mouth shut before we start.
You're so weird. Be nice.
I am. See?
You woke up nice. A nice morning.
So I want to finish.
Stay nice.
Stay nice.
So anyway, I have an update about my surgery. I had to call the surgeon's office because I wasn't sure if I was supposed to fax something to them because the hospital said to fax it to them. So I wasn't sure if they both needed it. As it turned out, they both do need it, and I forgot to give it to you to fax. Anyway, so she said, by the way, your surgery may not be till June. So I'm like, I had to, in a moment, kind of reprocess everything. So I'm like, okay, June. She said, if Dr. Finley can't fit you in this month, being April, he is going on a worldwide lecture for the Gamma Knife because he's like one of the, like I said, he's one of the top neurosurgeons in the world. So during May, he'll be gone. So for sure, if it gets to May and I haven't got a call, then I won't have my surgery till June. So it took me a little bit to process it because, you know, you're all ready and all psyched up. But then I thought, no. Right now, I need to feel 100% physically, and I'm getting better and better. And I'm okay with that. That's all right. You just reroute, you know. And my pain, number one, is in remission right now. So I don't need my surgery, tomorrow, unless Richard rear-ends his car and we need surgery. But I don't need my surgery tomorrow. So better somebody else that really needs it right now than me because my pain is in remission. So, yeah. It was just rearranging my thought process, and everybody that's going to be helping me is on board, and nobody really, it's okay. You know, it's all good. Like it's Deanne and Richard, they're the two main people, and they're both all good. So, yeah. So Richard found this really cool place. It's called Architectural Clearance, because we're just having fun. We just had lunch. Check this out.
This is open? This is open, right? Yeah.
Till 6, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Happy shopping.
Thank you.
There's lots.
Oh, is there? Cool. It smells new.
No.
Funny.
Old doors.
Well, maybe we can find closets.
Yeah, closet.
Our closet doors.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, look at all the parts. Remember right in front of you on the wall. Yep. Remember I just said that to you? I said, Richard, when you're walking, if you're looking down and see a whole bunch of parts, you know, for steampunk stuff, look at the stuff in here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I've never heard of this place.
No, I just sort of... Actually, Jesse got these lights from here.
Did he?
Remember that beautiful light?
Oh, his chandelier? We're just down the road having coffee. But you know, when you're looking for fun things to do, it's funny how your eyes open up. Oh, lockers. Remember my mom used to have those in her basement? So lots of windows, chain link fence. Fun. They do. Oh, look. Right here, this window.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's only $30.
Only?
That's pretty cheap. Okay, I gotta go. This is a super cool store, and look at this window I got. Look at this thing. Vintage window. Such a good deal. And then some rusty nails and things, and then that screen underneath there. I'm going to paint it and make it a jewelry hanger with this window. Oh, piece of architectural beauty. Going to make it a chalkboard. Sure I am. Counter. I had some pears that were going super ripe, and I got some blackberries. I think I had 4 pears, blackberries, and then you wash them all and core the pears and chop them up till they're quite fine, and then not fine, I guess, you know, just chop them into pieces. Then pour the blackberries in. Oh, it smells so good already. And then you just add 1 cup of sugar, and you let it macerate. Is that the word? I never could remember that word. Macerate in a bowl for hours. What you want to do is strain all of this into a bowl, because we only want the juice. We do not want the fruit. So if I just pour all this on top and just let it sit for a while and just strain it, and then what you're going to do is pour that strained stuff into your jar, and then add 1 cup of apple cider vinegar. Then you let it sit in your fridge for 10 days, and that's your shrub. So what you do with that concoction, you will take a glass of sparkling water or club soda or just plain water, and add 1 tablespoon of your shrub, and it's a refreshing drink. I've had them before at the Enjoy Center for lunch over some ice. They're so good. They're not sweet. It's almost like just a flavored sparkling water. But what it does, it's the fermentation that your gut and digestion need. And it's like the best probiotics. And because it's natural, healthy, and then you drink it like that, just 1 tablespoon. So your shrub, your jar shrub, can last up to a year in the fridge. So I took some of the blackberries that we had from Salt Spring Island when we went last summer. They were frozen. And the pears that were going ripe. And I used organic coconut palm sugar, 1 cup of that. So I totally forgot. I also added 2/3 of a cup of grated ginger. So I'm not sure if it was exactly 2/3, but it was about 1/2 cup to 2/3 of a cup of grated fresh ginger in here. And it gives it, the reason I remembered, because I tasted it after I poured it all in here. And I was like, oh yeah, ginger, because you can taste so refreshing. Don't you guys love getting just because flowers? Richard bought me these yesterday. And they're so nice. Actually, carnation is my favorite, and lilacs for the smell. I love the smell, and carnations. Oh, let me smell. Oh, I love the smell of carnations. Aren't these pretty? Yeah, just 'cause. Love these kind of flowers. One of my most favorite things to do on a Saturday is have my coffee and breakfast and read, like quick reading or any kind of reading. So I was having a bowl of steel-cut oats and blueberries and reading through this magazine Richard bought. I forget where we bought this. I think it was somewhere in the States, but it got wet, so it's all crinkly, but yeah, looking through that. But I wanted to show you what we bought yesterday at Delta Art Supplies. We got these journals. They were on sale. They were mixed media journals, and we want to do that 100-day project. It's a real good distraction for me while I wait for them to call for my surgery, so, you know, you can get your creative mind going, thinking what you're going to do tomorrow. So we just bought these books, and we are going to create in them every day. Like, we bought these cool pencils. Especially what I wanted was a white pastel pencil, but then we found, well, all these different colors. So we each got one. There's burnt sienna, black. I don't know what this color was called. It's pretty. And then I bought this really nice journaling pen because it was really cheap. It was $1 something, and it's India ink. It's Staedtler. So why are you looking at the back of our ancient toilet, olive green toilet? Well, yesterday when we were at the architectural recycling store, we saw this. And I mean, just that top, and they are really rare to find these old toilets, right? And if you don't know and you're not watching home decorating shows, they are now saying if you have old appliances like this, like in the bathroom, the porcelain is so much better than what they're making right now. I'm out of breath because I came upstairs quickly. And so we found this. And the reason we're so happy that we found it is our other one broke about 20 years ago. There was a big chip out of it right here. And we covered it up with a tea towel and everything because there was no way we could replace it. So yesterday we was looking around this store and I'm like, Richard, look. And we saw this green thing. So we measured, came home, measured it. It fit. So I want to show you the other one. This is the one we've had in there for about 20 years because it broke. Look at this. How neat is that? That we find the exact color, everything in this vintage color. So now if we decide we're going to keep these appliances and paint them white or whatever color, then at least it's all in one piece. It's not broken. Because see, the sink is green and we're outside in the art cabin and I look at my mess. Oh, it's got to be cleaned up. And we got 2 new shelves up there, so there's no reason why we can't get it together in here. So that's what we're doing today. Just going to get it so that it's more workable and we can just come out here and create instead of it becoming a bit of a storage area, which is what it's become. So yeah, here comes Richard. I bought some records at, I was at Value Village, which is kind of a vintagey place, so I want to listen to them while we're out here. Okay, an hour later, it is so much better. Look at that window. Look at my dream catcher, the one Deanne made and I embellished. That's why I wanted it long like that. I love it there. That's just some nachos, black bean nachos and guacamole that I'm going to eat right now and some tea. Richard just went in the house. He'll be right back. We're working on our 100-day project books. So we're going to start doing that now that it's all clean. There's somewhere to sit. This is all empty. We can use that for a work area. We were playing Diana. Fireplace is going. It's all warm. I don't know if you could. Yeah, you can see the glow of the flames. So warm. I'm in bare feet. And so we're just going to listen to some Diana Ross. And we are going to create. Everyone, please excuse my no makeup look today. I am so tired. I can't stop yawning. I don't know what's wrong with me. It could be the gloomy weather we have outside. It hasn't, the sun seems like it hasn't shone in a while. Or the truth be told, it's because I am hooked on that series on Netflix called 13 Reasons Why. It's so good but so frustrating because I want to know what is the end of this. Like, you need to know, like, there's, how can I describe it? Well, it says in the descriptor that this girl, it's a high school suicide situation. And It says 13 reasons why, meaning 13 reasons why she committed suicide in high school. It is so good and so complex, and I'm on, I think it's 8 out of 13. Anyway, that is the best so far, or the newest Netflix thing that I'm into. And I tend to watch, like I'm one of those serial watchers. Like I'll lie in bed and I'll be watching it on our laptop. Richard's in Sleepy Land. And then the next one starts and the next one starts. And then I look at the clock, it's like 2:30 a.m. And I'm like, Monica, go to sleep. So that's why I'm so pooped. So I'm just emptying the dishwasher and cleaning up around here. Richard is out for the whole day. So I'm home alone. So I'm going to head out to the art cabin pretty quick. He said he turned the heater on. If not, I can just turn it on myself. And I'm going to do my page 1 in my 100-day challenge. So I'm outside in the art cabin by myself. It is so peaceful. Janet was just here, and we had the greatest visit. We were just sitting here, just gabbing away. You guys hear that kettle whistling? Listen. Just love it. So I'm just going to pour some hot water in there and make some tea. Crappy day today. It started to snow. Richard is so funny. He's in the company truck there, and he forgot some papers he needed to fax for me. So he was out and about and said he'd come pick them up. He says, I'm only going to be here for 1 minute. Oh, here he is. Hang on, I'm coming. Fast enough? Fast enough for you?
Thank you.
Did you turn the heater on?
Yes.
Okay, so you just need to fax it to her.
Yeah.
At that. Thank you. Bye. That was funny. He says, come on, Percy, let's go outside. Go. No. Percy, in his old age, is getting really weird. He won't go outside. He goes under the table and hides from us. So weird. But this one was just outside and he's all muddy. But his feet are dry now. So you can come out. Come on. There you go. So anyway, Richard is hilarious. Monica, I'm not coming in. Don't offer me any snacks or any goodies for me to stay. Don't give me any baked goods. Nothing. And there he goes. Take my shower now. That's why I'm not looking at you, because I was just about to get in the shower when he called and said, I'm coming, and I'm only staying for 2 seconds, so better lock the door in case the rapist comes in while I'm having a shower. Come on, dogs. Come on. Come on, fellas. I need you to guard me while I'm in the shower. So I'm just outside taking some wood into the art cabin. I already walked out here, but there was no wood. And Richard's in the house having some lunch, and he's going to join me in a minute. I'm going to try and get his fire started. I love that we have a little heater over there that we can use to keep it warm in here, and especially during the winter months, so that the paints don't freeze. Let me just close this door. So yeah, it's kind of fun doing this. It's very thought. Keeps your thoughts busy and your mind busy. I woke up today to a phone call from my surgeon's office. So of course, naturally I thought it was the call for my surgery date. So when you wake up out of a deep sleep, and it's a phone call from the neurosurgeon's office, I thought for sure that's what it was, but that's not what it was. They wanted those papers like I mentioned earlier. That's why Richard came by and picked them up. They wanted me to fax this information they didn't have. So after I got the phone call, I was like literally kind of frozen in this anxiety. So come on, fire, catch, catch, catch. I'm going to get this fire going and get the camera all set up so it's all ready when Richard comes out. So I'm just going to take a quick walk to the mailbox. on this gloomy, rainy morning. First it was, can you hear Fitz? He's so, you have to be with him all the time, and that's why when Percy went to get groomed, Fitz had a heart attack because, can you hear him? He needs to have someone with him all the time. It's so funny. Hopefully he'll outgrow that. Even Percy, we were in the art cabin and Percy wanted to stay in the house so he didn't have to be with Fitz. It's almost like, I'm tired of babysitting. You guys look after him. I came out here a little bit earlier and I saw 2 bunnies. 2 bunnies, but they were still white, which concerns me because they should have turned, their fur should have turned. Let's see what's in the mail. Not for us. That's for our tenant. She also has a key to the mailbox, so that's for her. No mail today. Boop, boop, boop. But I always figure it's a good little walk, even though it's not that much exercise. But can you hear that dog? Like, seriously. Oh my God. And it could it be higher? His bark? It's like the highest, shrillest mezzo-soprano bark that you could hear. Anyway, I better go let him know I'm here. Just making supper, and I thought I was going to share this recipe with you guys because it's a new one I saw on YouTube. So they're called cabbage steaks, and apparently it's a good way to get people to eat cabbage that don't like cabbage. I might use a bigger cookie sheet because these aren't fitting, so hang on. Much better. They all fit right on. So we had it was a medium to large head of cabbage. I just took one end off and the other end off, and the only 2 leaves, washed the cabbage, only 2 outer leaves were dirty, so they went in. Well, here is my cabbage scraps, and it's going in the compost, and Fitz ate a lot of it. Percy didn't like it, so I used a serrated knife, this one, to cut through the cabbage, and it was pretty easy. But this is a good cabbage. I don't think you want it to be too old of a head of cabbage because I think the outer leaves would fall off, but I mean, you could still do it. So in this container here, Richard on the weekend had taken one of these large onions, and I asked him if he could grill it for me because I knew I was going to make this week. So just a little bit of prep ahead. So that's already been done. I'm going to add some minced garlic to that, about this much, stir it up, put it on each one of the cabbage heads, and top it with Parmesan cheese. So here's how they look. So I sprinkled Parmesan cheese on it. Then I just took a few strands of it's Italian spice mozzarella cheese and just put it on top. Then you bake them in the oven at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. Sound like they're going to be delicioso. I'm not sure, but they look it to me. Because I love cabbage, and you know, I'm just trying to make it kind of, well, I didn't preheat the oven. I'm just trying to knock my vegetables up a notch, you know. Oh, there's my phone. So with our cabbage steaks, we're having these meatballs. I have to turn them down, let them simmer for a while. And they are Richard's mom's recipe. I make my own meatballs so fast because I do not care, nor do Richard care if they're perfectly round. Do you? Yeah, so we're just going to let these simmer. They are so good, and you serve them over rice. And I made that, you know, that black rice, the black and brown rice, that's delicious. So I got that in there. And let's see. Now it's wild black and brown Japanese rice. And listen to those sizzling. Oh, these. Come and smell this, Richard. Hurry. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that smells like a restaurant.
It does, exactly.
Yeah, it smells good.
So we're going to let everything just cook for a while and come down and check on it in about a half an hour. And it should be all ready. So it is a beautiful morning today, And I'm standing by the door waiting for my friend Tammy. Tammy used to be she was my first doula partner in our business, Doula Connections. I'm out of breath because I can't find my car keys. And I keep going upstairs, downstairs, all around, do the hokey pokey. You know what I mean? I can't find them, so I'm going to stop looking. And do you know what else I can't find? You know that really nice yellow vest? How do you lose a brilliant yellow vest? I think my keys are in the pocket of that vest, but whatever. Richard will be home any minute now, so I can just lock the door, and then he will open it and hopefully let me in when he gets home, when I get home. So I'm going out for lunch. I was going to drive myself because I'm quite enjoying the fact that I can drive. But as I was getting ready, my face pain is like smoldering. It's like I'm coming back. Don't think I'm gone. You know, but all joking aside, it is like there. And it could make a matter of me saying one too many words, chewing the wrong thing. It doesn't really matter. It can just come on full blast. And if that happens, then I have to take pain medications that prevent me from being able to drive. So Tammy said, oh, don't be silly, I'll pick you up. And we're just going right over, like, probably 2 minutes from here. So I'm glad that she offered to drive. And that was one of the reasons I thought, oh, I can drive over there. But, you know, not if you are under the influence, you know. So anyway, I'm boggling my brain as to what I'm going to do. I hope you guys are watching our 100-day art project. And today is day 3. And there's a playlist. And I'll put the link in that corner or that corner. I'm not sure where it goes, but, you know, there somewhere. I'll put the link there so you can click on it. It's called 100-Day Projector, or it'll say Art Journal Day 1, Day 2, whatever. And it's kind of fun because Richard's doing it too. And yesterday on Day 2, he had to close it out. It's so cute. Monica is not here. It was really cute, so you have to watch just to see Richard. So, yeah, we're both doing it together, and it's actually fun, but I have no idea. I can't think of what I'm going to do today, but every day is not going to be that easy. You know how your mojo is. So, I'm sure something will come to me today. But anyway, before Tammy gets here, I just wanted to close out the vlog. And thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you. I hope everybody has a beautiful week. And we'll see you next weekend. Bye.